Hey guys, this is Frank from Altcoin Buzz. Now I can imagine that some of you might have been kind of scared by the last move that we had, especially if you go down to the lower time frames, like the 4-hour time frame. You can see that Bitcoin really was quite bearish for the last day. We had a very strong and powerful move down here. We had some hope for holding the $11,700 level that did not hold. We had some hope for holding the $11,500 level that did not hold, and now we have come down even further. And furthermore, we have this trend line. This is actually a trend line which you can see on the daily as well. And this is what shows, and this is what's interesting, is that if we can close above this on the daily, which gives us about another 18 hours from now. But if you have a look here on the daily chart, you can see that we've had only a couple touches. So to be honest, this diagonal resistance line is not very significant. However, I think there's a decent probability that we will actually end up closing above this diagonal line before the end of the day and just have this as another wick going down. Now, the reason for that is that we have had some majorly bullish action over the past couple of weeks. If you enjoy this content and want to see more of it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button, as it really helps to support the channel. Before I get started, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor and that trading and investing presents financial risks. We broke the all-important $10,400 to $10,500 zone. We had this very nice move up and we've been steadily climbing. Of course, we had this shock wave coming down on the 2nd of August. But the fact of the matter is that we haven't seen a lower low on the daily time frame yet. So what that means is that we're still in an uptrend, even on the daily chart. And the previous low was here on the 2nd of August, where we had a candle close at 11,069. Now this of course is on AAX. And by the way guys, this is a sponsored video. AAX is an exchange which is powered by the same engine that powers the London Stock Exchange. They have a full range of crypto services, including fiat trading, spot trading, and futures, as well as a crypto savings account. And they have the lowest trading fee in the market for futures at just 0.02%. In addition, you can get a 20% discount with the AAB tokens, and you get a 10% discount on trading fees through our referral. So feel free to trade on AAX using our referral link in the description below. And on the 2nd of August here, you can see that on this exchange, the price didn't actually crash down in the way that it did on Binance. So on the 2nd of August 2020, the low of this candle was 10,954, whereas if you look on Binance, the low on the 2nd of August was 10,518. So there was this massive spike here, which we didn't experience on the AAX exchange. So although I have this diagonal line here, which is a potential form of support, what's really important here, which I want to point out again, is that in an uptrend, you're looking for higher highs and higher lows. And this over here marks the previous low, okay, on the 2nd of August. So until we break this, I have no reason to be bearish, even in the short term. Like, yes, we've had this powerful move down, but the daily uptrend is a much more powerful technical indicator than one day of bearish action on the 4-hour time frame. And that's why I remain confident that we will not break the even 11,000. I would doubt that we get below 11,000 and that we actually now start moving up. Now, this doesn't mean to say that we will go up and smash previous resistance. We have faced notable resistance in the approximately the $12,000 area, but I do think there's a good chance that we will at least come back to the middle of this range at sort of the 11,500 to 11,600 range. And I must admit that I have a stop limit buy. In other words, on the lower time frames, on the 15-minute time frame right now I'm trading, I'm seeing this consolidation pattern which is forming. So of course, before this, we just had a very steady, powerful move down. There was really nothing bullish about this. But now we're seeing a consolidation pattern on the 15-minute time frame. You can draw this in a triangle like this if you want, just for visualization purposes. And because I think we have a decent chance of getting to the 11,500 range from this consolidation at the very least, I have some stop limit buys. I'm actually stop limit buying at 11,300. And I also entered some limit buys at the $11,200 level. I had some orders filled at that point. So I do believe that Bitcoin will go up in the short to medium term, and honestly in the long term as well. I mean, coming back to the daily time frame, there's really no reason to believe that we're not going to hold the daily uptrend and keep on moving up, or at the very least, as I said before, getting back to the middle of this range. Now, another thing which is bullish is that we have not crossed the 21 EMA. So for an uptrend to hold, you really want the daily candles to be closing above the 21 EMA. We have not even reached this level yet. We came just above it. So again, until or unless we close below the $11,000 level, I see no reason to be bearish. And honestly, if anything, in the short term, this might be a good trade to get into, to target this sort of $11,500 level. My personal plan is to take most of the profit from my position at this level and then to let the rest ride and take more profit at the $12,000 level. And of course, note that I only use a certain percentage of my bankroll to trade with. I do have a long-term position for Bitcoin, which is an investment, which I'm holding pretty much no matter what. And the reason for that is largely because of this video where I covered just a lot of the very bullish news that there was for Bitcoin. I don't see a massive dump incoming unless, of course, the stock market crashes. But even if it does, Bitcoin has shown that it can bounce back even harder than the stock market. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens again. And that's why I have a long-term position for Bitcoin, which I have no intention on selling anytime soon. So in conclusion, guys, we have a higher high on the daily. So in conclusion, guys, we have an uptrend on the daily time frame, which has not been broken because we have not closed below the $11,000 mark. We have a potential diagonal support here, which could still hold because this current daily candle has not closed. I personally think that we will close above this. We are still above the 21 EMA, maintaining Bitcoin's bullishness. So that's it for today's quick Bitcoin update. Let me know, when did you buy Bitcoin recently, especially? Did you get in before this big move up? Have you been buying recently? What's your plan? I'd love to know. All right, let me know down in the comments below. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.